Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is ZillaFan85, back today with another figure review. Oh yes, and this is one that I'm definitely very excited for. As you can see, these are my two Digimon collectible figurine sets. They're minifigures. I got both of these online within the last few years or so, I'd say. They're not overly common, so they can be a little bit pricey. But nonetheless, though, I was really excited to get these. I'm a huge fan of Digimon. The anime itself is certainly one of my favorites of all time. You know, certainly up there, and I'm talking namely the original Digimon Adventure. As the seasons went on, didn't like them quite as much as that first season, the original Digimon Adventure, but still, you know, I love Digimon nonetheless, and I was really excited to get these. Now, these figures, as you can see, are really essentially based off of the original Digimon virtual pets, which of course were made by Bandai and are from the makers of Tamagotchi. And just to show you the box on these, because this is essentially based from the version 1 Digimon, and essentially the box that they come in are you know, at least based off of that original Digimon, and I do have one here. Let me see if I can get it into the frame. Yeah, it's a little. Let me try to. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it, anyways. So that's the original box, and of course got my Digimon in it. And I have a few of these. I have a handful of Digimon virtual pets, actually. A few of the version 1s, and then of course some. I have one version 2, which I was definitely very excited to get, and I also have a Digimon Pendulum Cycle. Which I'm not too big of a fan of that one. I don't know. I mean, it was just, I got that much later on, and I couldn't really figure out how to get the damn thing to work properly. But nonetheless, it was cool to add to the collection, and just to show off too, I actually still have my original Tamagotchi from I got this actually in 1997. I think it might have come out in 96, but yeah. I got mine in 97. This was always a cool present that I had gotten from my aunt. And as you can see, I got the virtual pet inside. And my virtual pets, my Digimon, Tamagotchis and all, I still do use them from time to time. I will definitely admit that I do get fun out of like, you know, raising, especially the Digimon, raising them and battling them and whatnot, and especially so now, of course, with these original virtual pets, they only go up to the ultimate level, and you're not guaranteed to get it. You have to meet certain conditions in order to get your Digimon to digivolve into their ultimate forms. But I always pride myself in every time I raise them, I raise a few at a time and at least try to get one ultimate, and I've been pretty successful at doing that. You know, and I'll be honest, every time I do get an ultimate, I start jumping around, dancing around, kind of doing that Godzilla, you know, dance, victory dance from Monster Zero. So, yeah, that I'm gonna totally admit. So, but nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. So, but I do want to go ahead and just show these boxes off a little bit more. Like I said, it is essentially based off of the original virtual pet version 1 anyway. You can see Tyrannomon on the cover, and it says 7 collectibles inside. That's because the complete set is, of course, split into 2, as you can see. This is part A and then part B, and I consider them that because of the item numbers number 1921, which is this one, and then this one is 1922. So I don't know if you can see those on there. Maybe a little bit. So anyway, and then of course you can see the and it's basically got the same on the inside. This covers as the virtual pet with the with basically what it's about. So, and then of course you can see them all looking pretty fine specimens here in their boxes. I apologize, a bit of a glare, but I do want to make sure that the lighting is decent. You can see this other one here. You've got all the Digimon in there. Now, normally, as I said in one of my other figure reviews, I do prefer to always take my toys out of the box, and I have taken these out, but because of display purposes and because of the fact that that the box does resemble the original virtual pet. That's kind of why I want to keep that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get rid of that. So, and I like them being displayed like this. But I definitely do like taking them out and setting them up, and I am going to do so now to display them. Let me see how good we can get this display here. I may have to reposition the camera, but I want to kind of do this all together. So let me go ahead and take out part one first of all, and I'll get them set up for you. Yep. Okay. My Digimon are coming out, so you better get this party started. Alright. See again inside there, and I'll go ahead and take them out because I don't want to take too long with this. So I have seen like one or two other reviews of these particular sets, but not too many. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to give my own personal take on them. Yeah, it looks like I am going to need to reposition the camera here, folks. I will definitely go ahead and do so once I get them all set up. And I'm just going to take them out now. So bear with me. I'll go over them once I get them out. I'm going to kind of line them up per their Digivolution stage, because we're cool like that. At least I like to think so anyway. Maybe not, but whatever. Yep. These are really nice figures, and the other nice thing with them too, obviously being more based off of the virtual pet versions more so than the anime. But I mean, for that sake though, that is cool, because even though I like the original Digimon Adventure, I also am a big fan of the original virtual pet, of course. So just especially the older days of Digimon like this, I am just a major fan of. And in fact, with these figures too, they kind of remind me of Digimon World for the PS1, which I'm a big fan of that game, and I actually brought it here so you can see. I don't know any of you remember the game. But certainly one that I love. I've played through it a bunch of times. I always try to better myself each time. I've gotten pretty good at clearing the game, just not the best at getting all the medals. But yeah, you can see there. And these figures definitely resemble the way the Digimon look in the game. So I got the first box out. Now let me take the second box here and get all the Digimon out. And get all these little buggers out. They should all stand up, which is a very nice thing. And I'll go ahead and well, let me finish actually getting these set up first here. We're almost there, folks. I apologize for the inconvenience. But display is part of the fun. Alright, let me see if we can make this kind of worky here. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Alright, let me fix them up a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Not perfect, but, you know, certainly better. Yeah, I just want to try to get them all on the camera itself. So, as you know, I like to try to do things in one take. That's just me being cray-cray. But what can we say? Yeah, I'll probably lift the old camera up anyway to just to give a little look-see around. And that's about as good as we are going to get it. So let's go around the old table here. First up in front, and I'll leave the camera down for this. We've got, of course, the freshly hatched form of Bodemon, and yes, does come with well, I guess you can say an accessory here. It comes with the eggshell, and Bodemon can actually go inside the egg. So if you want to kind of do that little cool bit there. So you can actually fit in there and have it lined up perfectly, but you can kind of see, though. And then, of course, you know, you can hatch them out. Like so. Ta-da! So you can see that. That's pretty cool there. And then, of course, when Bodemon digivolves, he digivolves into his in training form, which is none other than Koromon. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the old camera around here, and you can see, you know, they're pretty nicely detailed, these figures. I freaking love them. And like I said, you know, especially not just when you see their more animated forms from the original Virtual Pets, but of course the way that they look in Digimon World, these are very, very indicative of that they really resemble their the way they look in the original Digimon world, which is awesome because, like I said, I love that game. So you can see Koromon right here, and then of course when Koromon digivolves, he digivolves into his rookie form, and you can get, and this is where they start diverging. So depending on how you care for them, you can either get Agumon, who's right there, or Betamon, who's right there, and they both look pretty awesome. Here's a nice little shot of Mr. Agumon there. And I do apologize if the lighting is not 100% here, but I am doing my my old best. So we've got Agumon and then Betamon. Again, very nice detail, and on all these as well, obviously be right up front, you know, and again, as is very often the case with many figures, there's no articulation on them, and just to show you, like with Agumon, it's pretty much like a hard plastic, like a PVC type figure, basically, is what it's made out of, but nonetheless, for a display, for collection, these are absolutely fantastic. I love them, and I was so happy to be able to get both of the sets to get the complete set, of course. So, and then we're moving on, and then this is when you've got your rookies can digivolve into their champion levels. So, depending on, once again, depending on how you care for them. So, we've got, we'll start with Agumon. He can digivolve, of course, into Greymon, as you can see right there. He's, I kind of agree with the other review that I saw. It's not absolutely the best version of Greymon, but it's still pretty kind of, yeah, I mean, he kind of looks a little creepy with those eyes, but Still a nice paint job and everything, though, so I like it otherwise. And next to him, you've got Tyrannomon, who looking pretty awesome there. And, yeah, so you can see pretty good shots there. They got the spikes, they got everything here. And, whoops. Next to him, you've got Devimon. And, of course, the first villain from Digimon Adventure, and a very good choice at that as well. So, you know, but they moved on from there. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome there for sure. I definitely like his design. They got his insignia on his chest, very nicely done. Next to him, you've got Miramon. And the fiery Digimon. He looks pretty cool. Miramon's not really my favorite, but his design here definitely looks pretty nice. I happen to really like it. So, and next to him, you've got Airdramon. And by the way, I'll go back to which Digimon can digivolve into which. So anyway, so Airdramon is next here, and his design looks pretty nice as well. Definitely in the virtual pet, he's one of the tougher Digimon to get, as well as Tyrannomon, and of course the one who's next to him, Seadramon. Seadramon's probably a little easier to get than Airdramon, but not much. But he looks really fantastic here, Seadramon. As you can see a close up, they got inside the mouth a little bit of paint in there, looking pretty awesome. Definitely like him. And next to him, you've got, of course, everyone's favorite, yeah, right, Numamon. Certainly the weakest of all the champion level Digimon. This is when you just don't do anything right for taking care of your rookie. You wind up with Numamon. So, and of course, he's got, for reasons, his, as they called it in the English version of the anime, the Numa sludge, which is really his poop, his feces. Lovely, huh? But still, though, the Numamon design, they did pretty well with it. They got these spots on the back and everything, so pretty cool. And behind that, you've got your ultimate Digimon, and there are, of course, 3. And these are the 3 from version 1. You've got my absolute favorite here, This is Metal Greymon. He's one of my favorites overall. Of all, not just, well, he's my favorite Ultimate Digimon period, but he's also one of my favorite Digimon period. So, definitely really love him. Of course, this is the virus type Metal Greymon. You can see the wings on him. That's why he's got the blue skin color on him. So, and of course, very indicative of Digimon world. In fact, you even saw Metal Greymon on the cover there. So, really awesome. Next to him, another Digimon I love, and that would be the Smiley Bomber himself, Mamemon. And Mamemon's looking pretty tough there. It's a shame that they didn't introduce him until Digimon Adventure 2. Same thing with Betamon, but really a Digimon that I love, though, as well. And, of course, next to him, one of the toughest to get is Monzemon. And they got him, they got with the Band-Aid patch, and pretty nice little job there. They got the zipper on the back. He looks really cool. So, and then of course, so Agumon can digivolve, of course, into Greymon, Tyrannomon, Devimon, Miramon, and Numamon if you're unlucky enough. And then Betamon can digivolve into Devimon, Miramon, Airdramon, Seedramon, and if you're unlucky enough, Numamon. And then to get Metal Greymon, which again, you have to meet special care conditions and win a certain amount of battles with a high enough victory percentage to get any of the ultimates. But to get Metal Greymon, he can be digivolved from Greymon, Devimon, and Airdramon. Mamemon can be digivolved from Tyrannomon, Miramon, or Airdramon. Excuse me, not Airdramon, or Seedramon, rather, I'm sorry. And Monzemon can only be digivolved from Numamon. So, as you can see here. So one more shot of them in the back. And again, you know, really cool set. So for anyone who's into Digimon, I would certainly highly recommend getting this set, the complete set, of course. It's really awesome. So a good addition for any Digimon fan. I was really happy to pick these up. And just for some fun here, I thought I'd bust out my other two figures that I've got. I do have the vaccine type Metal Greymon right here. I'll put him in the back, as you can see. And of course, you know, again, this is the vaccine type. This is the type that you really see from Digimon Adventure. And then of course my 1 Mega level Digimon, none other than War Greymon. And of course, War Greymon, my all-time favorite Digimon period. And of course, he digivolves from Metal Greymon. Of course, in the anime, though, Digimon Adventure, Agumon Warp digivolves into him, just as when Gabumon Warp digivolves into or Metal Garurumon. But still, though, I was definitely really happy to add those to my collection. So that was just for fun. I thought I'd bring those out as well. Anyway, I do apologize. This video's run on certainly a bit longer than I wanted it to. But, you know, this was one that I was, of course, very excited to do. Like I said, a big-time Digimon fan. So always been with the virtual pets, with the anime, Digimon World, the video game, you name it, folks. So, anyway, I do thank you so much for watching. And, of course, until next time, remember, you be good to yourselves, and sayonara.